Good morning. Pretty much first full day here. Yesterday we had most of the day on the unit, but we went back last night, got dinner and some of that stuff, and then here we are though. First full day. We went to a good little glassing spot looking up here on the hill. Haven't seen an elk yet, but sun just came up, and we're gonna cover some ground today. Kind of do the same thing as yesterday, and just keep looking at all these different little cuts and ravines, and see if we can turn up an elk. Pretty uneventful first glassing session. So Levi and Lex are headed go check out another area. We're gonna kind of divide and conquer and just cover some new ground, see what happens today.
What you looking at?
Well, walked up here. Got a couple bulls over there. Another 5 or 6 over there, I think. But nice little bull. Left my spotter in the truck, so it's pretty handy, but looks decent. I don't think he's quite what we want yet, though. So we'll see. Might regret this later, but get a better look at him at some point, I think, and then cruise around up here and see what we can find.
What about all the cool stuff we've been seeing?
Cool stuff.
The mule deer.
Oh, all the carp. Just laying around everywhere.
Yeah, we made the cardinal sin of hunting. We left without the gun.
Yeah.
And the spotter.
Well, that's kind of on purpose, but
Jim doesn't want to get an itchy trigger finger. Which I don't blame him. We saw a lot of bulls yesterday. Seeing bulls today. I didn't even bring my phone scope adapter for my binoculars, so I can't even get you video there. But I could superimpose an elk for you somewhere. But pretty cool up here. I would think in this basin right below us, I mean, it's just really good looking. But there's no elk in this closer basin. I just got back up here with the gun, spotting scope, everything, and the bull went over the top. Jim said pretty much right when I was about up here, they went over the top. So, but now we're prepared. So, we might work our way up this ridge farther and look around some more.
two bulls at least in this little patch of trees, and I don't know. He's okay. He's not anything huge, so then when he turns, he looks a lot better. He's got short broke third on that side. Knew there'd be some bulls over here, but I think he's gonna get a pass for a minute. See, sit down and just wait and see what else, because there's at least one more bull in there with him, so. When he turns, he looks a lot better. just under 600 yards. So gonna loop around and just see if there's any other bulls in there with him or not. Pretty little 6-point, broke third on one side, but real pretty bull. Came around the hill and trying to get a little closer. Those bulls exited stage left and when it walked out across the basin and then over the ridge. So got another look at him. There was just the 3 bulls, no other bulls with him. So he's a nice bull, and hopefully it's one of those things we don't regret later on. But got a lot of days left, and after seeing some of like the caliber of bulls that we saw during archery season, like they're here somewhere. We just gotta figure out where they are. So if not, we've seen a couple bulls about like that, so they're around. But did get pretty wound up about it there for a couple of seconds when I first saw him stand up out of the trees. So heart rate was high.
Your heart still works.
Heart still works. Sounds like Levi and there's another carp walking across the hillside. Levi and them were looking at a bull over here. So I don't know. We'll see what they do. They might go take a look at him again. So hopefully, if they decide to get him, go pack him out.
We are just getting back to the truck, and what was going to be a little 100-yard hike up Glassford a little bit turned into just over 4 miles. But we ended up passing on that pretty nice bull, seeing some other bulls. Sounds like Lex and Levi saw a ton of bulls this morning. One really good one that they went and looked at and then passed, and then they were going to go take another look, it sounded like. So we are heading, we're about 100 yards from the truck, and we're going to go to a whole different part of the unit and check out and see if we can find caliber above what we've been seeing. So this is totally new for me. This is the first elk hunt I've ever been on where it's like seeing a ton of bulls and passing and trying to find something really good. So it's been a blast. And the weather, I don't want to talk much about it because it could get a lot worse, but today was absolutely beautiful. So we're going to be cruising, seeing what we can find in the other part of the unit. What are we racing?
Time tonight. Now we're running across a different area. Didn't want to waste the morning looking for it and or looking at it in case it's not very good. It's kind of a small little patch, but I think it holds the potential to have a good bull, I hope. So we're going to get that, but the sun is going down quickly right now, so the race is on. Come on. Bye.
What you doing under there?
Just trying to see. Gamble paid off. We ripped around here. Sun setting, terrible light. We've got at least 3 bulls, but there's another herd that seems very suspicious that there might be some more bulls in that. So might be worth visiting up on the Manana. Yeah. Either way, talked to Lex and Levi, and they didn't end up shooting that bull. Looked at over 50 today, so pretty good. And we're up to, I don't know, these 20s, so not a bad day elk hunting. Day 2 here in lovely Wyoming. We went back to where we saw the bulls last night and want to look through that with a little better light and see if there's anything quality in there. And then chatting with Levi and those guys last night, they Didn't end up shooting anything, but saw a lot of bulls, so they were kind of checking out some new areas opposite end of the unit, and we'll give this a look this morning and then see if it warrants pushing up in there and see if we can find something. After leaving the nursery this morning, everything looked pretty small over there, but we saw, I don't know, 30, 35 bulls. A bunch of them that we had already seen last night, with a couple more new additions to the club, but we were looking so far away we couldn't tell really if there's anything of value in there. So drove around a little bit, got up a little higher, so I'm gonna lace up the old Lamborghinis and go for a stroll, see if we can find something in some of these little draws that you can't glass. So stay tuned, see what happens on the old bump and run. That was less than productive. Looked like a good area if they had winter going on. I wasn't walking around in pretty much a t-shirt out here today. But no elk spotted in there. Bunch of carp, per usual. And yeah, talked to Lex and Levi. And those guys saw a decent bull this morning. So maybe we're gonna mosey back around that side of the unit, see what we can turn up. Just driving for miles for piles, right? Here we go. New update. So, after our goose chase this morning, came down to another part of the unit, and yeah, it's early in the afternoon. It's like 2. Trav will be showing up here in a little bit, so it's somewhere fairly accessible, but really good glassing spot. I'm pretty confident there's bull in there. Everybody else is skeptical of this, so I'm gonna put a stake here, stay here all the rest of the evening. We'll see what we turn up. What's an update? Got some exciting news. Not going on here currently. Way over there. Levi just shot a bull, so he's pretty excited. Gave a call. Just waiting to hear back if they need us to come help him pack him out tonight, or if they got it handled over there between those two. So we'll see. Waiting for that response back, and hopefully we'll have a picture of it here soon. But pretty pumped for Levi. It's first big bowl for him, so he's been wanting it, put in some time, so pumped for him. Just can't wait to see it. Meanwhile, we haven't seen anything.
And in case anyone was wondering what we've been snacking this whole time, got lots of stuff. Teriyaki mini meat sticks, jalapeno mini meat sticks, jerky, sour bears. I'm gaining weight. I've been eating a lot. Jim's not been eating that much. Gotta wait to shoot a bull.
Fake news. I've been snacking away.
Well, we're gonna go see if they need help.
Gonna try. Nobody wants to answer the phone now. I think they lost service down there where they killed him, so we're gonna head that way. We got nothing else to do besides sit there and freeze to death and get hypothermia, so next stop, Levi's Bowl.
Congrats! Thank
What
you.
do you got?
Oh, he busted a third over here. But that's
Well, congrats, Levi.
Thank you. Dude,
Good
this is
work.
awesome.
One down, one to go then.
200 yards pretty much, and so walked out there. I was like, "Can I shoot him?" And Lex was like, "I'm not ready to film yet."
Dang, good job, Lex.
Like, can I shoot him? And he's like, no, not yet. I says, how long do you want me to wait? He's like, not yet. And he's like, okay, you can shoot him. And so I shoot him, and he like picked his leg up, threw in another one, shot him again, still was standing. So I shot a third time, and he was actually falling right whenever I shot the third time.
Nice. Dude, he's a fighter. Good work, bud. He's a fighter. Good work.
Well, it was a good day. Woke up this morning, went out, seen a fair amount of bulls, seen one good bull that we were going to go after. He kind of ended up eluding us, glassed a couple other knobs, and seen this guy in the morning. Went and checked out a couple spots a little bit later. Then hiked on in to see if we could find this guy tonight, and finally stood up and started feeding out. And it's been a rough go. We've seen a lot of elk, just nothing real big, so I couldn't be more pumped with this one.
Morning, day 3. What do we got going on? Trav's here. Got Levi's bull out last night, and working into another area we haven't ever been. So right out of the gate, ATE with the phenomenal spot. 5 bulls. Nothing too special, you know, the Wyoming cookie cutter at this point. And we're gonna just cruise around, see some new country for a bit, see what we can find. So we just kept bumping and running up the road, and we got up to the top of the hill and got a good little vantage point. And right away picked up another group of 6 or 5, and then another group of 6. It's got a pretty decent bull in it, but I think it's just a little out of play. Somebody else's property, so keep looking. Sun's just coming up.
No, I can't find.
We are headed back down to the truck. So far this morning, we've seen 28 bulls. I've been getting phone scope footage of all of them to do a counter for you guys. But 28 bulls, one pretty good one. Just a little too far in a place I don't think we can get to. And we're gonna go check out some new country, I think. What are we doing?
I don't know. We're at a stalemate right now. This morning, the biggest bull that we found this morning, right over here, is where he was this morning. So, contemplating going and looking for him, getting a little better look at him, but I don't think he's, I don't know, might be big enough. The other group, Lex, Levi, and them, found a pretty good bull this morning, but now it's fed on to private, so kind of a non-factor. So right place, right time. We might have been a day late, dollar short on that one, but we'll probably go take a look at this and see what he is tonight. So stay tuned. nuts. Walked up this hill. My tracker, Ross, looks at the snow, follows the tracks, finds the 5 bulls bedded. So they were right over here, like a little under 6, 5 something, I don't know. And they're just sleeping there, so we're going to try to get the spotting scope on them, give them a good look and see if it's something we want to do. If not, we'll have some more videos about it for you. What are you thinking? I don't know, I think I'm going to shoot this bull. He's super pretty, he's clean. I know he's not a giant, but he's just got a cool look to him. Like, I've always had a thing for big 5s. He's got little baby 6s, we can break those off, but he's just a clean, cool looking bull. And I think it's just a good setup, so I think we're going to let it rip. So we'll see what happens. His G2 is huge on that left side. Yep. Just turn, you sucker. Get behind a bush. He's going. He's wobbling. He's down. He's down. Bull down. Got pretty excited. Like I said, we came over this ridge and they were right down below us. And you know, I had these dreams and aspirations of shooting something really big on this tag. Waited a long time for it, but this is the prettiest bull I've seen since I've been here. He's intact. He's got nothing broken. Got my buddies all here still, and like, time was right. No wind. The wind had died down right when I shot, and just pretty thankful for everything that just happened. It's been a long time coming on this. We came out archery hunting and then dreaded coming back due to the weather, and we lucked out on that. We've been able to get around, looked at over 150 bulls the last couple days, and this might not be the biggest bull I've seen, but this is definitely the prettiest bull I've seen, and I couldn't pass this bull up. I'm a sucker for big 5s, so I mean, he's got little 6s, but he's a big 5 in my book, so pretty stoked. Let's go take a look at him. Dude, and the setup was so cool. Hey, bull down. Bull down. 7 PRC. Pretty bull. Gets up, shoot him, Trav.
Yeah, you bet.
That's a cool bull.
Yeah.
get much prettier than that.
Nah.
Well, here he is. You heard the story from up top, but it's been an awesome handful of days here in Wyoming. Looked through a ton of bulls. Pretty fortunate to go home with one like this. I mean, you should never overlook any bull, but it's a really pretty bull. I'm stoked for it. It was a good trip, and really appreciate just getting to hang out with all my buddies and not be stuck at work anymore. And it's been a couple years since some of us hung out, so everyone made it down the hill here, and it's nice that way I don't have to pack him out by myself. Not that I'd have to anyway.
Dibs on one back strap. That's all.
Yeah, you get one back strap. You get one back strap.
I'm
You
just
tenderloin.
taking a tenderloin.
Okay, well that's all I need of you, something. No, I appreciate everybody coming down and helping out on this, and it was a really fun trip. So got him all wrapped up, taken care of. Only mishap we had down here, Ross cut his finger. Sad day, but we were all loaded up, and I appreciate everybody coming down to help. So see us back at the truck.